insanity and death.
Lovecraft Untold Stories now has two physical editions of the game, one of which is in standard editions and the other of the collector's editions. The standard editions will only come with the games, the collector's editions will come with the base game. The soundtracks and art books, lithographs of the main characters, and the pin. Both physical versions of the games will also have a Nintendo Switch launch on the later date.
Gods, titans and monsters that comprise and control the very fabric of our malignant reality. In their wake there is only insanity and death. This is why the stories of the rare few to stand against them go untold.
The Elder Scrolls Blades is getting a 1.5 update, and it is one extensive patch. The update is planned to come out by early December, and it will be removing the trash timers. Players will no longer have to wait to know that is inside a chest. Also, a major loot overhaul will be happening. Players will notice that more loot will be available from the enemies. Each job takems will now have an boss that will drop great rewards. You can go to the game's official site for the complete details on the patch. It looks like a new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater game is coming out. Rumors have been going around for the reviving the franchise, as the early prototype of the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 have been going around the different Aphas of Activision's reveals by the Sabi on Twitter. It turns out the Skyboarders, Lizzie Armantel, reveals on the 9 Club podcast, and the new games are really coming out that she is one of the skaters in the game. We will know more about this soon enough. As seen as Steam as tools, there apparently have been about 1,000 games removed on Steam just recently. It is quite confusing as some of the games removed have been Steam for a long time, and one of which even have 100. I mean, in very positive user reviews, there were no mainstream games removed, and some of which are the sketchy too. No specifics were revealed by the Valve. They just said that some of their partners were abusing the Steamworks tools, hence the ban. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order has just recently launched, and it's one of very popular games according to the EA. The game holds the fastest selling digital launch for a Star Wars game, as well as the best selling Star Wars game on PC. Based on the first 2 weeks that the game is available since launch, the game was able to get a lot of positive reviews.
Jedi. But I'm done hiding. Cal Kestis. We will always struggle. It's the choice to keep fighting that makes us who we are. For human life,
The biggest Call of Duty Modern Warfare free content drops will be December 3. This will come with a crash, a vacant and a strip mines multiplayer maps, ground war maps which is the port 2 versus 2 gunfight maps, which are the cargo platforms, and the more multiplayer modes which are the reinforced gunfight OSB and effective special experiences like the bomb squad, grounded, the pitch block just rewards, and more. New weapons which are the Ram 7 and the Holger 26.
Where do we draw the line, sir?
You draw the line.
No time! Stop!
Wherever you need it.
What the hell is this?
The off switch. We're all just pawns in this.
You speak for yourself.
This is crazy.
Yeah, but we're a little crazy, aren't we?
Stardew Valley's 1.4 update, dubbed as the Everything Update, has gone live. This update includes quality of life improvements and it brings tons of new items to the games. The full details of the update is available from the game's website, but we're giving to the highlights of the 1.4 ads over the 16 new items, characters customizations, options, the ability to upgrade the shed to new monster with the 2 new alternative levels to mines, and a lot of more. Steam has launched its much-awaited Anthem sale, and thousands of the games are available at discount prices. The sale will run until December 3rd, 7 p.m. CET. Some of the awesome titles you can grab from the sales include City Skylines, Coven, Gears 5, and The Crow 2. Stellaris Dead Cells Rage 2, The Surge 2 Mutants Road to the Eden, and many more. Also nominations for this year's Steam Awards have already happened and will be available until December 3rd as well. And voting will be during the winter sales and winners. Survival horror games Pathologic 2 will be heading to Xbox One. The games will be available to both the Xbox One and Xbox Game Pass starting December 12. Developed by the Ice Peak Lodge, Pathologic 2 is sequel to the 2005's Pathologic, and the stories and protagonists are Tamis Brokaw. He is an surgeon who returns to his isolated hometown where he uncovers a lot of mysterious. The ghost is the Latimodean cast, always takes to toll his health, energy, hunger, and thirst.
Make haste, son. I truly need you. Your loving father, Isidore Barach.
League of Legends is bringing back Singaporean games mood with the new Versus events. Just in time for the holidays, the events will come into the port of patch 9.24. The new events Night and Dawn also brings back Drone Bringer and the Night Bringer skins lines along with a new batch of skins. The 4 games mode will also come with a new few quality of life changes. It is currently available in the PBE and will be officially go live December 10th. Fnatic CSGO teams will be part of Epicenter, which will be taking place from December 17 until the 22. The Swedish esports organization said the teams has to pull out from the tournaments because of their busy schedules. The team is set to complete the ESC Season 8 finals in the Datos with coming weekend, and we will then fly to Denmark for the ESL Pro League Season 10 finals from December 3rd until the 8th. Fnatic will be giving the team extended breaks after the ESL Pro finals. They will be replaced by the Mouse Sports. Presenting today's daily deals, what we have for you is a great game starting with the free games with an incredible adventure game, Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter of the Xbox One. For our price drops games, what we have is in sports racing games, Rocket League, super tight hands crafted platformers game, Celeste, and the classics action themes, explorations gameplay, Resident Evil 2. The games with the best discount right now is in Dungeons 3. Get to enjoy these deals by visiting our daily deals page on the ALLKEYSHOP.com.
Respawn is getting set to release a new update for Apex Legends to appease its capped out players. Currently, there is a level cap in the game that prevents the players from progressing beyond level 100. When the update officially drops on the 3rd of next month, the level cap will be increased to 500. After the update, you will earn 1 Apex pack at every level between level 2 and 20. From level 22 to 300, you get 1 pack per 2 levels. From 305 to the 500, you'll earn 1 pack every 5 levels. Nintendo recently announced that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will be getting a Resident Evil crossover. The update is expected to go live on the 29th of this month, after which the Spirit Board will replace the current Pokemon spirits with characters from Resident Evil. This is a celebratory update of sorts because it is coming in the light of Resident Evil 0, 4, 5, and 6 being released on the Nintendo platform. Chris, Jill, Leon, and Wesker will all come to the game as unlockable spirits. Bethesda has announced that the Elder Scrolls Blades Switch release has been delayed until 2020. This is unfortunate and likely disheartening to many who were looking forward to playing the game this year as promised at E3 2018. Thankfully, players having too long of a wait as early 2020 is not very far away. On a more positive note, developers divulged that chest timers are being removed in the upcoming update 1.5. Soon your chest will open right away as opposed to being time restricted. Midway Games has now made it public that the 2007 shoot 'em up Stranglehold has made a PC return courtesy of GOG. Soon, PC players can once again indulge in an all-out purging of drug dealers, gangsters, and all sorts of criminals. The game returns bearing all the shoot 'em up elements to grant you the complete and potentially nostalgic experience. Hop into the shoes of the talented gun-toting Chow Yun-fat who plays Tequila as you eliminate the criminal elements and hopefully live to talk about it. Dota 2's big Outlanders update is now officially live, with all the new heroes that were promised, as well as drastically changed gameplay. The said heroes that have been released are Void Spirit and Snapfire, who were teased back in August. As for the gameplay changes, the update adds a new neutral building type called Outpost, and neutral item drops and increases hero levels to 30. You can visit the game's website for more on the update, or just update your game and hop in to see firsthand.
Could it be other trials strike me? Where to next? My embrace awaits. Manual relocation.
Producer Junzo Husoy has announced that Atelier Ryza is making its way to Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14. This news was divulged during an Aki no Atelier Matsuri stream event that was held on November 26th, where the producer spoke to the future of Atelier. The producer was reluctant to dispoil too much, did not or did assure the fans that they will upgrade the overall quality of the Atelier series to meet the expectations of all the new players who discovered the series with Atelier Ryza. Wise Entertainment has announced that its new open-world multiplayer online game will be labeled Life Beyond. To mark the significance of the event, the developer released a new trailer. The video shows how players can gather resources in an interactive environment, simulations that run multiple ecosystems filled with life. The official release date is yet to be announced. However, you can follow or subscribe to the game's media platforms to stay abreast with updates. Maskin and Manch is pleased to announce that Curious Expedition 2 is officially open for alpha testing. For those who don't already know, Curious Expedition 2 is the follow-up to the award-winning 19th Century Expedition simulation. If you are indeed interested and would like to sign up, you can do so on the game's Steam page, its Discord server, or on its official website. Should the testing go as planned, the game will be released on PC and consoles in 2020. Valve and Halo developer 343 Industries recently collaborated on a cross-promotion, and now there are Halo elements in CSGO. The said elements are Halo sticker capsule and the music kit. The sticker capsule is available for purchase in the Panorama user interface main menu. To acquire the music kit, players will have to purchase the Halo Master Chief Collection to play it for more than 5 hours on Steam. The music kit can also be purchased in the Steam Community Marketplace.
Get 10! I got 10! Please save me! No! Not to me! Oh!
At long last, Overwatch professional player Fissure has come out of retirement. He is now officially a Vancouver Titans player and now looks to flex on former teams when the professional season commences. Fissure is now the only player in the Overwatch League who's been on 4 separate teams. His professional career has had a few bumps along the way, but surely his fans are hyped to see him compete once more. The Vancouver Titans will host 2 homestands during the 2020 Overwatch League season. Pearl Obvious has announced the Black Desert Online is revamping classes with succession skills. According to the developer, succession skills will allow players to specialize weapons by sacrificing access to their awakening skills in exchange for powerful new skills focused on using their original weapons. You can unlock your succession skills at level 56 by completing a series of quests given to you by the Black Spirit. The update drops on December 4, 2019. Presenting today's daily deals, what we have for you are great games, starting with a free game, which is an incredible adventure game, Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter for the Xbox One. For overpriced games, what we have are the sports racing game Rocket League, Super Tight Hand, a crafted platformer game Celeste, and the classic action tense exploration gameplay Resident Evil 2. The game with the best discount right now is Dungeon 3. Get to enjoy these deals by visiting our daily deals page on ALLKEYSHOP.com.